What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Plio and I want to share with you all my strategy to defeat Shiva X1. This is going to be my team, Matt, Zack and Sephiroth, but you can bring of course Iris as well and you can bring other people. So these are the things that you're going to need. You're going to need at least one weapon that does physical attack with magical attack down, ideally up to high. You're going to need Faith materia optionally, that's good to have. Well, of course, you're going to need a healer, and then you're going to need magical fire DPS. Potentially, you could do it with physical, but I would recommend magical because the boss says here magic attacks are effective against this enemy. So magic is going to make things easier. Now, as an option, you can bring one ice resist weapon. Check your ice resist. Most of those you can farm by doing the summons over and over again. So as you can see, I could do better in my Ifrit Bahamut department, but is enough to complete the fight. My personal option right now, the one I'm testing with, is Twinkling Star because it does magical attack down mid, it could go up to high, and Zack is a fantastic magical fire DPS after the limit weapon was introduced. As an alternative, Lucia, now she has a fire outfit and she has Mad Minute that does magical attack down up to high. Also Red 13 has an outfit and he has Young Collar that also do magical attack down up to high. The only thing is that Red 13 is physical fire DPS, so that's a thing there to think about. And Tifa also has magical attack down up to high, but perhaps she's the weakest option in this fight because she doesn't have an outfit for fire DPS. Right. Without further ado, let's jump into the fight and I will be telling you more about my strategy as we go. So, you are gonna need to have at least 9k HP. So first thing I move to my Sephiroth that has Faith. And then I save a bit of ATB and then I pop dual slot using Twinkling Star with Zack. She's gonna get to magical attack down high and then I hold ATB with my healer, move to defense just before the attack, and this attack is gonna hit around 8.8k, maybe 9k damage if you manage to do the magical attack down. Nice. Now we heal as much as possible and then I move to attack and I start telling my units to hit as hard as they can. Move back to the healer, heal again, and then after the second heal, we should pop EI so that the fire attacks start doing way more damage. Nice, and then off we go. Cool. Now my healer is gonna continue healing but in attack mode. I'm not going back to defense mode. I wanna save every single second. Cool. Now pop fire. Now I'm gonna be holding with Zack because after she wakes from the stun, she's gonna do freezing veil. So I casted igniting stream just before. You see, I casted as well Firaga plus. Nice. And this is important because if not, the heavenly strike will be a kill for us, at least for one unit. Now as you can see, I also managed to stun her, and we did that because magical attack down is bringing a stun to her, so then we can save ADB here and then go back to doing as much damage as possible. Fine. You know, it's almost there before the heavenly strike, and I did a mistake and I didn't go into defense mode. Well, I think I did at the very last second, but oh no, I didn't, but it's fine. You see, it does 6k damage. Fine. Now this will be terrible, but you know, with enough DPS you can skip this phase. If you don't have enough DPS, then of course you need to bring Killer Hornet, for example, from Matt to break the Diamond Sigil, and also on that phase you will need to continuously use your magical attack down because she just buffed herself and she's gonna do a lot of damage. Ideally you wanna kill her before that phase as we just did, but not everyone can do that. I appreciate that. So this is the idea, this is the principle. Bring magical attack down, fire magical DPS, and a strong healer. And then once I complete X2, I will be covering that. That's it. I hope you find this useful. My name is Plio, and if you found this useful, please throw a like and a comment if you can, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you are already subscribed, I wanted to say thank you. I really appreciate your time watching these kind of videos. Really appreciate your support, and that's it. Until the next time, cheerios! Happy Friday! Bye bye! Cheers!